Hello and welcome to another week of Messenger Animal Oracle. My name is Susan Green. I'm the artist and the author of this deck, and it's just in the final stages at the moment with the printer to work out, timeframes and everything coming together to be perfect for you guys. So that's very exciting. You can see a sneak peek of these cards now on my website. So if you have a look at the links below, then you will see a link back to my website. And from there, you can then, there's this like awesome little grid, and you can click on there and you can go into a full picture version of each of the cards, which is kind of exciting, and you can see them. And that also links you back to the, from that page to the time-lapse drawing, so you can see how some of these cards actually came together and me drawing them, because that's pretty remarkable process in itself in my thoughts. So this week we've got the porcupine, the platypus, and the beluga. Now I pulled these cards with the intention of, based on the mindset of where you've started this year, what is the potential coming forth? I love to talk about the potential, because if we embrace the potential, then we're more likely to step into that potential rather than focusing on the destructive, where then you're worried about that and you almost self-manifest it. So we're going to look at the potential of where you've come into the new year and the mindsets and intentions, I guess, that you're working with, and what that's bringing forth in a roll-on effect going forward. So Spirit of the Porcupine. It's a great energy to show that you are working in a healing, and there's been this, it feels almost like you've been doing a lot of self-work and that healing and movement, and you're aware of the steps you want to take, but there may be some inconsistency in still being able to maintain those steps. The actioning is still, it's kind of still working its way out, still being understood, is still gaining clarity in the step-by-step action you want to take to get to where you're going, or to the vision you have, in the bigger picture. So you've got these ideas and these thoughts, and you know that you've got to do this, this, and this. So you're doing it right, like that bigger vision, and then the step-by-step action, each breath, every day, one day at a time will get you there. Small steps make big changes. But the porcupine's also reminding you just to be kind to yourself, because as you're going through and you're moving through that self-awareness and self-growth, it can fluctuate how you're going, and you need to be self-aware to balance in that journey, to be kind to yourself as you go in that ebb and flow and shift through what you're releasing as well as what you're connecting to. Okay, so very much be aware that if you're finding that you're inconsistent, not to beat yourself up, just to allow yourself a moment to step back and appreciate, reflect on where you've come from and what you're working with and how you're moving through that, so that you can better support yourself in the journey going forward. Okay, because you will get there. And the potential shows that there's going to be a lot more clarity coming from that healing, which will bring you into that consistency that you want. So it's very positive. It's a positive forward shift. It's just that you need to be aware that there may be some ups and downs within that space as you move forward to that. All right. Thank you, porcupine. Now the platypus. This is a great energy that indicates that you've got more clarity, that you're working more intuitively, that everything is sort of ebbing and flowing into a space of just movement, and you are embracing your life more fully this year, perhaps, than what you were last year. That this emotional energy of just believing in you, the potential is there, and when you believe in you, then lots of things can come together. It's like all of a sudden, it's that confidence within helps you maintain and step into opportunities elsewhere. So it can be personal, professional, it can be, on any level. It allows you to let go of, or initially recognize, and then to take the steps to assertively move through and let go of what has been patterned negatively, has triggered negatively. Okay, so as they're rising up, you're able to more assertively go, I recognize that. Yeah, that's not me anymore. I'm letting that go. And you'll flow through that more efficiently. So you keep moving into that positive growth where even when things seem to hiccup around you, you'll be able to step into that higher perspective and understand the influences and embrace the fact that, no, it's going to be okay. This is just a hiccup and you'll keep moving through it. And you've just got this sense of, it's all good. We're just going to keep on keeping on. Okay, so that's a great card of opportunity, growth, and flow moving forward. Now the beluga. This very aligned to social status, the beluga sort of indicates that there's potentially a lot more self-love, self-worth, self-appreciation, and in that, that's reflecting back to you. So the people and the energies that come to you is also going to be that. It may be in the way of a love interest, or it may be in the way of just soul family that really connect to that deeper sense of who you are, understand who you are, as you're letting go of those destructive relationships. In you find yourself more authentically, more uniquely, more organically, and you're open to see and feel and understand and flow with that, then that brings you the people that are also that way inclined. So you find that your social alignments, your self-alignment, then your social alignments all come together in a beautiful way that just brings much more joy and much more consistency, where you're waking up and you're supported in the steps that you're taking, rather than having to hide things and having to be secret about things because you don't think anyone else will accept that or no one else will understand that. Okay, you're going to find yourself falling into the groups of people that do understand, that do resonate, and that do fit. Okay, so it's a really great card that is mental and emotional clarity. It's bringing that continuity and flow of what you need to be the best you possible. It's a beautiful sign. So again, these are the potentials, the positive movement and flow coming with the mindsets and positive intentions that you've been setting this year. So if you continue working with that and you continue to please believe in you, then I think, there's lots of this year just feels, it's just got a great vibe coming into the year. And I'm seeing a lot of transition overall. A lot of people are really sick. I'm sick at the moment too. I lost my voice on Wednesday. I'm pretty blessed to be able to talk again today. So it's just, yeah, amazing, just that transition. And I know a lot of people go, oh, it's just another year, but it's like the whole vibration of the year feels different, and that shifted everybody. And in such, there's these idiosyncrasies of illness or upset or things not working out as they're meant to be, but it's a transition, it's the flow. And when you go into that higher knowing, that you go above, out of logic, which says, the ego body's going, oh, you're sick, you're going to blah, 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 it's because of, and stop making excuses for everything. Then you recognize the transition, the transformation, and how that the butterfly came up on Thursday, and it's perfect. It's coming out of that cocoon so you can grow your wings, so you can flourish into the greatest reality, into the best person that you possibly can be. Forward movement. It's just beautiful. So have a blessed week. I hope this all makes sense to you. I do love to hear back from you. So leave a comment, like the page, share the page. I totally appreciate you doing this for me. Blessings. Bye for now.